My name is Benjamin Swett, and I'm a photographer. Among the many different projects I've been working on has been to photograph the city's trees. And this month, in conjunction with the publication of a book on New York City's trees, the Arsenal Gallery is hosting a show of my photographs. I have photographed trees all around the 5 boroughs of New York City, from the southern tip of Staten Island to the northernmost Bronx. There are trees of every species around the world growing in New York City, and also some of the great native species of this country. This is the photograph of the great English elm in Central Park at 90th Street and 5th Avenue. And here is the tree itself in the same, in fact, condition. I have always loved this particular tree. I've lived near it for many years. It is a tree well known by many and one of the iconic trees of Central Park. When I photograph a tree, I usually go back to it 5 or 6 times, often in different seasons. Many times I have to arrange to be there when there may not be cars parked in front of it, so I'm very aware of the alternate side parking regulations in that part of the city. But also in terms of the weather, the time of day to get the light right, and the season, because of course trees are very different in the winter. The leaves change into have beautiful colors in the fall often, or blossoms in the spring. So I come back many times and I never know really what's going to make the best picture until after I've taken many. This is a photograph of the Yoshino cherry covered in blossoms in the spring. And here is the Yoshino cherry itself, covered in snow in the winter. The blossoms of these trees are incredibly beautiful. For New Yorkers who pass through parts of the city every single day, trees become sort of connected to their lives. They have associations with them, and they may not even realize it until, for whatever disconnected reason, the tree is cut down. And suddenly it is as if there's a big hole in the city, and maybe in some ways a hole in their hearts as well, because this part of their lives has been removed. It's a great privilege to be able to spend time with these trees, because when you're actually out photographing them, you slow down and you concentrate on a particular place for a long period of time. So you get to know the whole configuration of that part of the city, whether it's a section of a park, whether it's a street corner, and you begin to understand how the light falls in a particular way through the buildings to strike a tree. You listen to the sounds of the traffic. For me, I have a particular way I approach trees. I use a square format camera, but I like to get close to a tree and get a sense of the dynamics of the tree in the lens. I don't necessarily feel I have to have the whole tree in the picture, but I very much like to have where the tree meets the ground, because I think where the tree meets the ground is where the tree connects to the neighborhood, to the particular place. It makes the tree a particular tree, and it connects it to us. I'm Benjamin Swett, and New York City is my park.